What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video. I know it's been a long time and I haven't really uploaded much recently just because I've been focused on school a lot, but today we are going to be getting into my predictions and what I think the 2021 All-Stars to be. Before I start the video, I want to mention that there's going to be players on this list that don't make it just because there's so much great players in the NBA right now, and also I am going to be leaving out big name players that are not going to be playing in the All-Star game due to injury. Like Anthony Davis, he would be an All-Star player this year, but he's most likely going to be out for the All-Star game, so I'm not going to waste the spot really putting him in there. And the NBA might let him into the All-Star game but substitute him out with another player just due to injury. Same with Christian Wood. I think he's definitely a good player that could possibly make the All-Star lineup. But anyways, without wasting your time, let's get right into this. Shout out to Cone, by the way. This is the same exact chart he did. I have the East and West starters, the East and West reserves, and then the two wildcard slots for the East and the West. So let's get right into this. We're going to start out with the Western Conference starters first, and I think it's most of these guys in the starting lineup are pretty set. Obviously, we got to have LeBron James up there. LeBron, one of the front runners for MVP. He's doing this at an insane. It's LeBron. LeBron's doing this. He's starting. And that's pretty easy to say. Next up, I got to put Steph Curry in there too. Curry is putting up 30 points a game this season on tremendous efficiency. There's no reason why Curry should not be in the starting lineup for the West this year. Same with Nikola Jokic, another MVP frontrunner. You can argue if Joel Embiid or Nikola Jokic is the better center, but I think personally Nikola Jokic is slightly better than Embiid. But we are not going to get into that debate right now. Kawhi Leonard, he's also going to be a Western Conference starter this year. So we need one more point guard, or one more guard, I should say. And for me, it's between Luka Doncic and Damian Lillard, and I'm going to have Damian Lillard being this other starting guard for the Western Conference. Both players are playing tremendous this season, but I just think Dame has that slight edge over Luka right now, and I would be perfectly fine if Luka got the spot instead of Dame, because they're both going to be playing in the game. That's all that matters, really. But yeah, I think that's a good Western Conference starting five. Let's move on to the East. We are going to have just Luka chilling right there for a minute. But out East, I want to start off with Embiid at the center. He's playing terrific this season. I think he's one of the best players out East right now. He's a front runner for MVP. Also, like most of the players in the starting lineups are going to be in the MVP conversation, but Joel Embiid is just having a tremendous season. Next up, it's crazy how all the Nets guys can definitely start, but I got to put KD and James Harden in there. I am not going to put Kyrie Irving there in that starting lineup. I'm going to have him as a reserve, and in his place, yeah, I got to do it. I don't think I can start three Brooklyn Nets guys on this starting lineup. Not that they don't deserve it, but I just don't think that Kyrie Irving is the best point guard or the second best guard in the East. We got to put Giannis in there. And then that final starting point guard spot out East, I got to go Bradley Beal. I have to go Bradley Beal. I'm still between the two on what I want to do, but I think I got to go Bradley Beal. He's averaging the most points in the league at like 30 something. He's not playing amazing team wise, so that's why I was hesitant to put Kyrie in that spot. I think Bradley Beal's just playing tremendous this season, and I got it. I got to show some love to my boy Brad. Let's move to the Western Conference reserves. First name that I got to put in there is Donovan Mitchell. He's playing tremendous. There's just so much good guards out West that I can't put him in the starting lineup. Like, I think if Donovan Mitchell was in the East, he would be in the starting lineup right now over Bradley Beal and Kyrie Irving, but it's just there's so much good guards out West that I can't do it. So Luka and Donovan Mitchell are going to be my two front court guys, or backcourt guys, excuse me. And then there's so much good players that just can't make the cut. But I'm gonna put Zion here. Zion's having a tremendous season. He's playing insanely efficient, and I feel like since last season, all the media wanted to do was talk about Zion, but now that LaMelo Ball's in the league, they just handed him over all the attention, which I'm fine with. It's cool having not Zach LaVine. I just looked at the picture of Zach LaVine. It's cool having Zion, like kind of like a quiet like breakout season almost. So I gotta put Zion there. Paul George, he's having a tremendous season. He might be back for the All-Star break, but I'm not sure. So I am not going to put him in there. Actually, I like Paul George a lot. I'm a big Paul George fan. I just don't think that he's going to be back for the All-Star game. If he was back, obviously I would put him in there 100% as a reserve. Same with Anthony Davis, but those two being out for injuries, I'm just not going to give him a spot. I got to be fair. Same with CJ McCollum. I think he's definitely in the conversation. So these three guys that are most likely going to be out for the All-Star break. Where's also Christian Wood? Christian Wood, I have in that same scenario. Where is he? I don't know. He should be on here. I just can't find him at the moment. Whatever. I just wanted to move him up to show that, like, whatever. So we have one guard. We have two guards, and then we need two more front court guys. And I think those two front court guys, I'm between. I want to put Rudy Gobert in there, definitely. Rudy Gobert is having a great season for the Jazz, but I need one more front court guy, and I want to go. I'm in between Brandon Ingram, but I already have Zion in there, so I don't think I'm gonna put Ingram. Ayton just hasn't played tremendous this season, really. DeMar DeRozan's actually had a pretty solid year in San Antonio. He's pretty under the radar as of people knowing that DeMar DeRozan's having a great year. He's an underrated playmaker in this season. Like, he's never been a playmaker in his entire career, but he's finally shown what he could do at the power forward position. I'm just going down the line. Same with BI. Like, I don't feel like I should put two Pelicans in the West reserves, but I might if I have to. Cat just hasn't played enough. Okay, why is Kevin Love here? I'm not sure. You know what? I think this is what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna count Luka as a forward. Have these my guys right here, and then for my other Western Conference reserve, I'm gonna use a guard slot, and I think in that guard slot I want to put Mr. Devin Booker. So that is my Western Conference reserves. Let's move to the East, and first up I want to have Kyrie Irving, obviously, and then I want to put Bam as one of my front court guys. Bam's having a tremendous season. I'm gonna put him over Jimmy Butler. So Jimmy, you are not gonna make it. I'm sorry, big dog. I can only choose one of the two, honestly. Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum. Where's Tatum? There you go. Those are my two other front court guys. I keep mixing up the two. These are my three. These are my three backcourt guys. Front court, I keep messing up. And then Zach LaVine. I think this is pretty easy to really pick. I think they're all having tremendous seasons. Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum. You can honestly argue which one is better. As of right now, I still think Jason Tatum is better, but damn, Jaylen Brown is having such a good season. I think that's perfect, honestly. And for the Western wildcards, you could choose like two guards if you want. You could choose two centers. You could choose two forwards. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to start out West. I think Shai Gilgeous-Alexander definitely needs a spot in the All-Star game. He's having a tremendous season in OKC. He's putting up career-high numbers in every single statistical category. He's doing it very efficiently. And they're getting wins, too, even without Shai on the court. So I think he definitely deserves a spot. And the other guy in between is... honestly, I don't think I'm in between really any other guy. I think De'Aaron Fox is that other spot. He's having another tremendous season for Sacramento. I think those are two perfect Western Conference wildcard spots. And then for the East, we got some guys here. And I'm between Julius Randle, Vucevic, Siakam, Sabonis. I'm sorry, Russ. I don't think you're gonna make it. Chris Middleton. Gordon Hayward shouldn't make it. Trae Young, Jeremy Grant, and Ben Simmons. These are the guys I'm between right now. I'm gonna eliminate. Actually, no. I think Trae Young should make it. He's gonna be my other wild card guarantee. So it's between these guys for the second slot. I don't think Ben Simmons or Jeremy Grant really should get it. Jeremy Grant's playing tremendous, but team success plays a big part in this, and I just don't think he really should get into it. Ben Simmons, he had a 40-something piece, nearly a triple-double a couple of days ago, but like besides that, he just hasn't been an all-star player. I think there's players in the league that deserve a start or an all-star spot over Ben Simmons. I don't think Sabonis has kept it up really. Siakam started the season slow, so now it's really between these three guys for that final slot. Vucevic, I think Julius Randle is having a tremendous season, and I gotta give it to Julius Randle, man. I love Vucevic. He's one of my favorite players in the league that's underrated and not really people pay much attention to him. But yeah, I think that is my all-star list. I don't think I'm forgetting anyone. I think I got everyone here. Yeah, this looks pretty good to me. I don't see anyone that I really feel like should be in this list and not. Like Devin Booker and Chris Paul really like could be in this. I don't like that Devin Booker's in the reserves. It's whatever. I think between Booker, Shea, and Fox, three of those guys, like I could put Shea in here and I wouldn't have a problem. I could put De'Aaron Fox in there and I wouldn't have a problem. Like all three of those guys are on the same level right now to me. So like I could see either one of those guys slipping in there. But yeah, I think that is the perfect list in my opinion. If you guys did enjoy this video, please give it a like. Let me know what changes you would like to see to this list, and I'll catch you guys on another video hopefully soon. Peace out.